No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 186. Metz, Queensland, Australia, 10:43 p.m. Peel a tray, crackers and mug of tea in hand, led Joey out his back door and onto his backyard patio. Sweeping his arm from left to right, Joey's eyes followed as he pointed towards the well-groomed hedge separating his yard from his neighbor to the west, northward towards the trees and an unkept thicket that dominated the farthest part of his lawn, and finally a tall, unkept hedge that paralleled Rue Félix Savant to the east. Would you prefer to sit on the patio with the table or out in the grass where the sun is shining? The sunshine looks terribly inviting, Joey said, nodding forward and smiling. If you're certain no Malabet will have us for lunch. No guarantee concerning being lunch, but I've seen neither mythological Malabet nor any other bears here, he replied with a smile, while placing his tea and the crackers on a table before lifting one of the patio chairs while nodding towards another for Joey to bring into the sunshine. Joey, smiling and nodding in return, placed her mug on the table, chose one of the metal chairs, and, following Peel a tray, carried it to the center of his backyard, where they both set their chairs down in the midday sun. Sit, sit, he said, waving his hand over the chairs. I'll grab the cracker and tea, he added, before trotting back to the table and retrieving their victuals. Victuals, archaic noun, plural noun, victuals, food, or provisions. Joey neither followed Peel a tray nor his suggestion that she sit, but rather stood next to her chair waiting for his return, and as he reached her, she took one of the mugs, smiled, nodded, said merci, then sat. You have a, bucolic, no, Arcadia niche here. Does noise from the highway keep you awake at all? Arcadian. Adjective, of Arcadia, rural, rustic, or pastoral, especially suggesting simple, innocent contentment. Shaking his head, Peel a tray said, The hedge helps with the noise, and my bedroom is on the western side of the house, so it is not bad. I find the occasional kaplunk of a golf ball hitting the house far more disconcerting than the background noise of the highway, though occasionally someone finds it necessary to blare his horn for some reason, or one of these students decides it is necessary to bring his motorcycle up to full speed as quickly as possible. The location has far more advantages than deficits, including an unlikelihood that there are listening devices in the trees, Joey asked with a smile. Peel a tray, nodding vigorously, returned her smile and said, Well, this is likely so. I would have suggested we sit out here regardless. You mentioned to Saint-Remy the trauma this experience has brought to you. I, too, feel traumatized. Discussing Brancy and what he did to me has reopened old wounds, some of which had barely scabbed over. I like sitting here, and if I may repeat what you said, having someone to commiserate with whom I experience at least some of what I went through is comforting. I wish I had the ability to speak with Balloony directly, as you do. Joey, Balloony telepath, when Peel a tray said my name, I heard him when you did. Are you trying to contact me? Joey looked skyward as she brought her hand to her mouth and laughed. Peel a tray, you summon Balloony by speaking his name while I am within hearing distance. And Z answered, Are you in need of Za? Oh, Peel a tray said with a laugh. I was not trying to call Za, but if Z is available, Z is welcome to join us. Joey, shaking her head and smiling, said, If you are available and wish to join us, Balloony, please do, simultaneously to Peel a tray's phone ringing in the distance. Peel a tray said, rising from his chair. This could be that ASIO Voss man. Stay and enjoy the sunshine, he said, waving his hand towards Joey. I will get the telephone before dog-trotting to his house.